Hello, everybody. Today, I have a very exciting video for you. We found another cool account. Today, we're taking a look at a preservation-only account. An account that beats all of Honkai Star Rail with only shield units. I've never seen an account like this because I think generally this would probably be one of the more difficult ones. But I don't know. We're going to have to see, play, test it out myself. But make sure, before we do all that, to subscribe to the channel. Only a few of you are subscribed, and it really does help my channel out. So if you could, just go down, click that subscribe button. And boys, let's see what you can do in Honkai Star Rail with only shielders. Truly, I have no idea. There's not that many. And yeah, is there only 5 in the whole game? Holy crap, I forgot. I didn't realize how bleak this was. There's only 5 of them. Oh, so you really can't even do endgame content yet at all. Okay, I'm going to say this for later, though. I am interested to see how far you advanced. But you basically can't do endgame content without 8 characters. So that does limit this account quite a bit. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if there's much hope for the future because Honkai Star Rail has not announced a preservation unit in forever. And they've already confirmed the 2 new characters, one being Mide and the other being Tribble for 3.1. And then obviously next update is the Remembrance update. So this account isn't getting any new characters for at least 2 patches. Preservation is kind of just the forgotten about path. Like for some reason they just refuse to add characters for this path. There's like 10 or so in Destruction, 9 in the Hunt, 7 in Erudition, 9 in Harmony, 11 in Nihility, 7 in Abundance, and then there is a measly 5 in Preservation. It's really sad. Not to mention them, 2 of them being March and Trailblazer are ones with other versions that are just inherently better than their shield version. So Preservation is kind of a forgotten about ancient relic of a path. So I'm really interested to see what we've done on this account. So we've already confirmed that they have every single preservation character. That should be self-explanatory, obviously. Other than that, we just have a couple extra 5 stars like Clara, Bronya, Himiko. All pretty standard stuff here. Not too much else to note on the character page. Light cones. Let's see your preservation light cones. So we have all of the light cones, including the battle pass ones and all the limited ones. That means we're probably a whale, or we at least have spent some amount of money on the game. Let's just check here quickly. So that would be in the store. Are we a big whale? We are a bit of a whale. Okay, we've used all of the bonuses. Big whale. We don't have the Express Pass. Okay, bit of an odd choice to buy the bonuses, but not the Express Pass. Whatever. Battle Pass, I assume we have. Oh, no, we're missing Battle Pass too. Okay, maybe we've just kind of stopped playing this account a little bit because, like I said, I imagine it's relatively hard to make progress on it. But nonetheless, we are a bit of a whale. Story progress? Are we caught up with story? Yeah, we are caught up with story. However, we haven't done either the Trailblaze continuance. Interesting. Does that mean we can't do the mats for some of the bosses? Echo of War, we do not have Fei Zhao boss. That being said, I don't think any of the preservation characters take Fei Zhao boss, so I guess it's unnecessary. Other than that, let's take a look at some other things. Like, for example, I want to take a look at the simulated universe. Or actually, first, since we're here already, let's just take a look at the progress in Divergent Universe. How far are we in this? We're 29, not too far, but far enough. You seem to be able to beat this pretty easily. I imagine with preservation units, it shouldn't be hard to beat stuff. It's more of a matter of getting past that end game and hard content, but generally we can clear everything here pretty easily. It's really just a matter of stalling a lot. As for Herta's office, let's see your simulated universe game mode. So Swarm Disaster, we made some progress in. We actually got all the way to Torturous difficulty. Damn, okay, that's impressive. Golden Gears, we made a lot of progress in Golden Gears. Oh my gosh, we beat it all. We got to Conundrum 12. I haven't done this on my main. Fair enough. A Noble Domain? Damn, we did it all again. Whew. Conundrum level 3. This is really impressive, to be honest. This is stuff that I've disregarded on my main account, but we've done it all here. I guess to get the max amount of jades possible. How many jades do we have? Nothing. We are out of jades. Completely. We have a ton of Starlight, though, and oh, I'll help you out here, my boy. Get 5 of these. Get 5 of these. We obviously buy these. No questions asked. That being said, we really have nothing to use them on right now. But who knows? Maybe we get a Gepard. Gepard, big Gepard pull. No. Give me a Gepard. Gepard. Crap. I've never asked for this character in my life, but today is the only time I've ever needed him. Bring him home. No. I forgot there's not even like good 4 stars you can get for preservation. Other than March, there's no 4 stars to wish for. That's so sad. Do we already have the March E6? We do have the March E6. So there's literally no 4 stars in this path at all. So there's nothing you can get on like any standard banner at all, other than Gepard. As for everything else, we've leveled them up to level 20, which is a fair level, I think, just to get the free pull. You can take them farther if you really wanted to get another additional pull. If you want more Gepards, because that's, again, the only thing to roll for right now. I also want to quickly check the backpack. We should have an excess of mats, as is common in all of these accounts. I was correct. We have 10 million credits, 1,000 EXP books. Oh my gosh, man. These accounts always have so much stuff. We have S5 Texture of Memories. That makes sense. Gepard 80 Light Cone. All the 5 stars are 80. S5 Destiny Threads. S4 Concert for 2. All pretty common stuff here. Relic. We have a pretty small relic inventory. That's because there's only 5 characters to build. That would be why. I noticed that we do have some DOT built ones. I don't know what this is for. Other than that, though, not too much to see here. Are we doing events? We are doing some of the events, not all of them, but some of them, more than I've probably done. Are we building characters? Yeah, of course we're building characters. Let's take a look at some of them. So we're going to start with Shielder only. Okay, let's see this. Also, favorite. You should favorite your characters. I like to do it. Light Cone, Destiny Threads Roven, increases effect res, and for every 100 defense, you increase the damage you do. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen this Light Cone before. I didn't even know it existed. Also, I haven't used this character in a decade. Traces, max. I'm going to assume every character's max. I can't see a reason not to. Yeah, they're all maxed on the traces. That makes sense. Relics is 2-piece fire, 2-piece attack. So this is like a DPS build. Other than this broken keel set, what's this for? Fire damage? Oh, I see why you have this. Oh, so this is DPS preservation Trailblazer. Oh my gosh. So you have crit damage, effect res, defense, a lot of crit damage on this piece. This is a good piece. Crit rate damage, speed, and crit rate damage. Oh my goodness. This is a DPS Trailblazer at E6, of course. You have a pretty decent ratio. No speed at all, though. That is like negative speed. Wait, what was the stat on the boots then? Attack percent. Okay, that makes some realm of sense. Do you have 30 effect res for the broken keel set? You do. You have way more than you need, actually. You can get less effect res there. Not sure about the speed stat, but you're going to get a lot of damage from that defense. 2,000 defense. I mean, you get what, like a 20% damage boost from this? Maybe a little bit more. That's pretty good. Honestly, a really cool build. I also noticed that the effect res from Destiny Threads 4 Woven actually helps towards the broken keel set. So this is actually a super cool build. Although I would just like to see maybe like a better pair of speed boots if you have that potential at all. Because this piece you really don't need. You don't really need the effect res anymore. Defense, HP. Well, I guess you'd need the defense. But you like to see more crit rate and damage there, I'd say. Overall, though, this is a super cool build. This is actually one of my favorite builds I've ever seen. Does it help in MOC? Let's find out. What is your progress? 1 star on Pure Fiction. That adds up. That adds up. 3 stars on AP Shadow. That also makes sense. And 11 stars on MOC. I would honestly think we could progress farther on MOC. Pure Fiction's impossible. Pure Fiction's all about killing stuff as fast as possible. And obviously on an account like this, you would be doing the exact opposite. So this, I just don't even see being beatable if we're being real. AP Shadow's the same thing. It's beat stuff as fast as possible. The faster you beat it, the better you do. And just like the last one, this would also be pretty hard. Also, Aventurine solo is crazy. Just Aventurine on his own, that's it. Is that really the plan here? Is that really the plan? Aventurine solo. He can't be that good by himself. What is he doing here against the blazing monkey on his own? What is he supposed to do? Get bullied? Lose his energy over and over? Get punched in the face? And lose his energy again? This is so depressing. What is bro supposed to do? Look how much action value we're losing. We're already at 1,800 and it's gone by a minute. Okay, well, he'll never die, I guess. So that's something. This will just take forever. And I don't feel like sitting here forever. So we're gonna hop on out of that. That is misery, man. That is complete misery. Oh my gosh. You did manage to get a 3-star on the first one, though. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess they are level 60. So that's AP Shadow and Pure Fiction. Before we go check MOC, I do want to check a few more of the builds. I want to go to March next. Light Cone is going to be Concert for 2. Increases wearer's defense. And for every on-field character that has a shield, which will be everybody, you get damage increase dealt. Okay, that's pretty good for this account. So it's another damage dealer in March. We're building DPS March as well. In fact, I imagine we're just building all characters as DPSs because you get so much shield that there's just no reason to build defense. Am I right? So March is built like a DPS because you can see the crit rate damage there and the attack. Aventurine is built like a DPS, except he has no crit rate. Does he get natural crit rate from somewhere? I don't know. I don't know if he gets natural crit rate. I have no idea. I'd have to look into that. Gepard is built like a DPS, and Fu Xuan is the only one that isn't. She actually has HP scaling, so we built her with HP. As for March, though, let's trace back here. We're gonna have two-piece. Increase follow-up damage, increase attack, that makes sense. Increase crit rate and follow-up attack damage, all that makes sense. We're, again, building crit rate, speed. I'd like to see a lot more speed on some of these builds, but crit rate damage I do think is a little more important. If you are planning to go DPS, as we saw, it's E6. And that, my friends, is DPS March. Let's go to Fu Xuan, probably one of the more boring, ordinary, in quotation builds. She just has her light cone, increases her max HP, energy regeneration rate, all good stuff. We know the 10-10-10. Relics are going to be two-piece, which is reduced damage taken, which I'm going to be honest, you do not need that. You quite simply just do not need to reduce damage you take. You're going to take 0 damage anyways. And these pieces seem to prioritize HP, defense, all pretty good stuff. HP rope, HP boots. Do you need this much HP? I don't know. Do her attacks scale on HP? I believe they do, except I can't remember. I haven't played this character in a while, but I've been maining Aventurine for a minute here. It heals other allies by 5% of Fu Xuan's max HP. I mean, to be honest, you're never taking damage anyways, so I don't know how much that matters. But regardless, Eidolon? C0. No Eidolons, really. When you only have 2 limited characters to roll for, I'd imagine you'd get more Eidolons. What's the Eidolon on Aventurine? Oh. Well, I found where it went. Oh my gosh. I figured it out. What does a C6 Aventurine even do? Increases crit damage for allies. Reduces all type res. Increases defense. And for every teammate that holds a shield, the damage dealt by Aventurine increases by 50%. Ooh. Damn, you can make him actually a pretty good DPS with this. Okay. I still don't know why our crit rate is 15%. I must be missing something. Does he get natural crit rate from anything? Maybe somewhere in his traces? I don't know. Oh! For every 100 of Aventurine's defense that exceeds 1600, increases own crit rate by 2% up to a maximum of 48. Okay, that's probably where it is. Yeah, he has 4,400 defense. That's where all the crit rate is. I get it now. Okay, got it. So we're basically just going all in on crit damage, then getting as much crit damage as possible. Crit damage body, defense on the boot for the extra crit rate, imaginary damage, all good stuff here. You love to see it. So this would actually be a pretty decent ratio in battle. Lastly, Gepard is running a ton of defense. The fact that you're able to manage this much defense and this much crit rate damage is actually pretty impressive. We of course have his signature. Traces are maxed. Relics are going to be the 4-piece knight set, which again, I don't think you need. If I'm being real, you're just never going to run out of shield. I would honestly just go like maybe what 4-piece would I go? I'd have to think about it, but I honestly just don't think this 4-piece is necessary, or this 2-piece. Like I would just go, I don't know. I'd have to think about it more, but I feel like there's better sets, maybe more speed or something like that. Hard to say. But I just don't think building defense is necessary other than on Aventurine for the crit rate, because you're never going to die anyways. You have a bajillion shield on every character plus Fu Xuan. Like you're never going to die. What's your Eidolon on him? Eidolon 2. Only 2 Gepards. Unfortunate. Not too lucky with the 5 stars then. At least the standard banner ones. Clara, you got Eidolon 0, Himiko 0, Bronya 0. So actually, you know what? Might have not been terrible. I have E5 Gepard on my own account, and I never asked for it, so you can take mine if you really want them. Regardless, that's all the characters. That's the build. Let's go and see MOC and actually test out some of these characters. I'm really excited to see this, actually. Here we go. So MOC would be the easiest one to progress. Quotation marks around easiest. It would still not be easy at all. But we managed to get 1 star all the way up to stage 6. Like I would assume, it's very easy to beat these levels. It's just very hard to get as many stars as possible, because like I would think, you would never have a character die, but getting more than 20 cycles would be near impossible. So the max you can get on most of these stages is probably 1 or 2 stars, because there's just no way to complete this within 20 turns. You just don't do enough damage. Not to mention you have to have one side with one or 2 characters, and the other side with 3 or 2. That's, oh my gosh. That's so miserable. I don't even know if I want to do stage 7. I think we'll honestly just be sitting here for a decade and nothing will happen. Let's move a little bit earlier. Maybe we can 3-star stage 2 for them. They only got the 2-star, couldn't beat it within 20 cycles. Maybe I can, potentially. I don't think so, but you never know. I'm going to organize our teams like this. I don't know if that's good. Nah, maybe I put Aventurine bottom. I have no idea, man. How do you build teams like this? The most pain teams of all time. Okay, you know what? Let's try it. E6 Aventurine on the bottom half with Gepard and March, and then Fu Xuan Trail. This is miserable. Oh my gosh, this is gonna suck. I don't even know if I want to try this. We're just gonna be sitting here and sitting here and sitting here. Oh my gosh. And we can never get up energy because of the TVs. Oh, this is such misery. Why couldn't we build speed on these characters, man? We needed to build speed, and we have... Okay, nope. Maybe we try stage 1? Since they got a 3-star, I can probably do it, right? Yeah, I got this. We can beat it within 20 cycles. Level 68, I got this. We do Gepard, March on the bottom, Aventurine top. Maybe with Trailblazer, Fu Xuan, or Fu Xuan on the bottom. I think E6 Aventurine can probably be on his own, right? I'm going to assume as much. E6 Aventurine does not need any help. He is the man. And let's see how long we can stall. Because that is really the challenge. Stall to win is the only goal here. Also, Aventurine just did crazy damage there. Wait, hold up. What's his crit rate to damage? Let me check. Ooh, 63% to 283. Damn. Look at all those crit damage boosts. 48% from leverage, too. So you maxed out that buff. That's actually really impressive. I want to see how much he can do with his follow-up and how much he does with his ultimate. Let's see. 66k. That's actually kind of crazy. And his follow-up did 58k. Now, obviously, this is stage 1. But past this, it just gets gradually terrible and terrible. And Trailblazer, 17k, not as much because she's not really focusing any of the weaknesses. But I'm going to be honest, this is probably the most damage you will ever see on an Aventurine build. You will never see him do more damage in your life. E6, max crit rate and damage. Aventurine Sims would be going crazy over this. This is bro's legitimately max potential. Insanity. Now let's see Gepard, March, and Fu Xuan DPSs. How good is this? Let's find out. Okay. Frozen. Oh, we should probably do the March defense. It's fine. I'll do it next time. Can you freeze with Gepard? Oh, let's go. Oh. Nice follow-up, March. Big follow-ups. March DPS is actually kind of crazy with the follow-ups. Max potential March as well. Crazy. Look at March go. 8,000 damage. How much are we going to do with the ultimate? Come on, March. Show him what's good. Ooh, 16k. Hey, you know what? It's something, man. I think Aventurine is by far the best unit on this account, and I don't even think it's close. Even though we're critting with everything, we're still doing like max 7k if it's not an ultimate or a March follow-up. So essentially what it comes down to is Aventurine or bust, but you know what? Is what it is. Aventurine, honestly, I probably should have put solo on that side. I think I need Trailblazer here more. We're already on turn 24. Bro, if I don't get the 20 cycle, I'm going to cry. And I can't break anything either. If you just can't break weaknesses, then this account is basically just done for. And we can only do max 5k. Oh my gosh. The most cursed account of all time. I'm going to highly suggest to all YouTubers, players, and everyone who's thinking of doing a preservation-only account, don't do it. It is quite simply just not worth the pain. This is by far the most painful challenge out of all of the path challenges, and it's not even close. Yes, you'll beat everything, but you'll beat everything painfully, slowly, and methodically. It is terrible. One dead, finally. A little bit more, and we can maybe get the 20 cycle. That would be huge. Did we get it? I think we got it. Let's go. The 20 cycle. Huge. I'm gonna be honest. You can genuinely probably beat all the way up to stage 12. It would just be really long. Really long. And honestly, it may be possible. I'm not gonna try it, but to the person using this account, you're free to do what you want, but you could not pay me enough to go through all this with only preservation characters. Oh, that's pain. But regardless, boys, that's going to be it for our video for today. I should also mention that if you want to apply for account reviews, there will be a link in the description and in the pinned comment where you can go and it'll take you to a Google form and you can apply to have your own account reviewed. But regardless, that's going to be all for me today, and I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.